Welcome, my name is Yuko and I'm the creator of The Green Guide and this month's Patreon challenge, which is 15 days to happiness and COVID reset. So each day we're going to be doing a new activity and practice where we can dive into integrating how to live a 5D life, which is a life in flow and in balance. So today is about how we start and end our days and how that really can set the tone and create energy and can really help us set us up for success. So I made a list of some key points for morning and evening habits to get into, and I challenge you to see how many you can incorporate into your day today. It could be a fun challenge to see how many you can tick off, and please let me know which ones work for you and if there are others that you personally do that help you start off your day and end your day in a super positive, high vibe way. So let's get into the morning routines, the morning practices. So the first one I would recommend is waking up before sunrise. So getting into the habit of that, which is waking up with the sun or around that time, which can really help regulate your circadian rhythm by telling your body when to increase and decrease your melatonin levels. So if you have any issues with sleeping, falling asleep, restless sleep, starting to get into the habit of waking up at sunrise or just before would be so helpful. And of course, the first little while, it's going to be a big shift. Your body might resist this, but you're training yourself. It's like sleep training for like a baby, right? So we're sleep training ourselves to get into a positive, healthy habit where we can sleep peacefully and wake up with energy. This is going to be the goal for that. So that's the first one. Second one is rubbing your hands together while you're in bed. So right when you wake up, rub your hands together. And when you're doing this, you're creating prana energy, chi between them. This is a Ayurvedic technique to connect your body and your spirit and your mind back together because you've been dreaming, you've been off into the spirit world. So to come back down into your body, getting grounded again, rubbing your hands together, creating that prana, chi energy. And then when you're doing that, you can look at your hands as well. So connecting back to your body. And then if you wanted to place it on a certain part of your body, that it can be sending that energy that you've created, the prana energy, into anywhere in your body that could need some extra love and attention. So the third routine is dream recording. So any messages that you have received in your sleep state, you can write them down to see if there's any insights from your subconscious or what is coming up for you. Dreams can be so incredibly telling of where you're at, where your subconscious is, and it can just give some profound insight. So I would really encourage you, when I'm doing coaching with my clients, this is something that I very much take a look at, is the dreams, because that is our unconscious, and that will there's no hiding in your dreams. So it could be very insightful with what you are journeying through. The fourth routine is saying a prayer before you leave your bed. And this is maybe it's gratitude, maybe it's a positive intention, whatever feels naturally and authentic for you. Just something to start your day off in a positive, vibrant way, wishing yourself positive intentions for the day ahead. Maybe if there are some certain things you want to tick off, seeing them in the most positive light, seeing everything flowing, working to the highest good for yourself, for everybody involved. Saying something like that before you leave could be very, very positive and helpful. Fifth routine is touching the ground or a crystal. So in the evening routines, I'm going to be talking about the crystals that you could have by your bed to help create sleep. And that could be very grounding. So touching one of these crystals, connecting into the earth, connecting back into the earth. So whatever crystal calls to you, I would recommend touching one that is smooth, that is tumbled. Not really the best idea recommended to be having a pointed pillar or crystal by your bed, there's a lot of energy, a lot of dynamic energy that could probably be very good for the workplace or your office, but not so much for sleep, not for the bedroom, where this we're trying to create a very restful, peaceful, restorative, healing environment. So bringing a crystal in that really resonates with you, when you touch it, when you look at it, you feel totally connected to the earth. You feel so grounded and positive. This could change as well as you shift, as you grow, as you journey. That you might not resonate with the crystal that you have, and a new one may come to you. So no judgment on that. Some crystals that are very helpful in general are selenite. That's a very grounding, cleansing crystal. Rose quartz, of course, that is beautiful healing crystal for the heart chakra. That could be something that's very powerful. Even collecting a crystal or a rock from your favorite place in nature. I have crystals from Joshua Tree, which is my very auspicious Jupiter line runs through that. So I have rocks and crystals from Joshua Tree all over my place in Vancouver, Canada, because that just resonates with me so much. And whenever I see that, I'm taken back to the most lucky, beautiful place in the world for me energetically. So that is something that you can do. Have some crystals beside your bed that really resonate and really ground you. The sixth routine is drinking water, or even better, if you know me, you know how much I love celery juice, and I'm such an advocate for this. So drinking water, having celery juice beside your bed even. If anybody is working on healing their gut health, if anybody is struggling at this moment with anxiety or depression, having celery juice first thing in the morning, very, very helpful to help heal the gut, where 80% of our serotonin is produced in the gut. So we're wanting to get this focused and healing right off the bat. I used to keep celery juice in a thermos, so it was cold beside my bed, and it was about a 16 ounce or however much you feel called to drink, but it was a large glass, and I would have that beside my bed because I wanted to be sure that I drank it all. So my kind of teaching for myself was I would just sit in bed, relax, and drink my celery juice, and I didn't get out of bed until I did that. So I had about 20 minutes or so where I just made time, self-care time, to infuse that back into my body. So that is an idea for you as well, if you feel that you are not hydrated enough, or you're just running out the door and drinking coffee or something. Really taking that time to self-care, water, even better with celery juice for healing gut health. The seventh routine, not the most fun to talk about, but it's an extremely important part of health, and that is having a bowel movement. You're wanting to make sure you have regular, healthy elimination. This is a major sign of anything going on in your body if your elimination is very, very frequent or not frequent. The texture, of course, as well, very runny, very hard, where that is a strong indicator of health. So taking note of that, seeing where you are, and if possible, making it a habit of seeing if you can do that first thing in the morning. That would be very beneficial, and seeing what you can do. You can always message me, and I'm happy to work with you and talk about that, because it's something that we don't really talk about, but it's really, really key. It's foundational in healing. So that is something I would be thrilled to work with you on if you need any help or support in that. And the eighth routine is oral health. So this is, again, I'm drawing from Ayurvedic healing, oil pulling, tongue scraping, and this is to help detoxify, heal cavities, regrow your gums. You can 1,000% do this, and a very, very important practice to be doing first thing in the morning, and of course again in the evening, but very important when we wake up to cleanse our mouth, oil pull, detoxify, tongue scraping. This is going to help you taste better, just take off all of the bacteria that has, come up during the night. So releasing that, and this can really help change the whole, you can basically heal cavities as long as they're not too far gone. You can turn that around. You can regrow your gums. I regrew my gums in 6 months. I was supposed to have a gum graft, and I was going to a traditional dentist, or not traditional, but a Western dentist, and they shared with me that they didn't believe that I could regrow them, and I did. I said, you know what? Watch me. I went back to all of my Ayurvedic training, and that's how I developed my oral line, actually, is through that experience and through all the studies of that. So very important, huge advocate for oral health and making sure that's part of the routine. Okay, so routine number 9 is oil massage, and this is lymphatic drainage. So you could use a sesame oil, coconut oil, whatever oil resonates with you. Even putting a couple of drops of an essential oil that you really enjoy. Being mindful, of course, that it's not photosensitive, like a lemon or bergamot. Those ones can make the skin a little bit sensitive to sun. So if you don't know which oils to use, or you have any questions, please reach out, message me. Of course, you could do a quick Google search as well. There's so much information on that. But that's something that really resonates with you. Rose is a lovely one. That's something that I'm very called to share with you right now. So if you're listening to this, maybe rose is something that you can drop a couple of drops into your oil for self-massage in the morning. The 10th routine is meditation. So bringing peace and calm and mind connection. It's a beautiful way to start your day. If you're able to get outside, if it's nice where you are, getting outside, grounding into nature, putting your feet on the ground, gazing at the sun, or, of course, with your eyes closed, looking towards it. If it's not at, dawn, very, very early sun, then of course with your eyes closed. Or staring at a strong, healthy tree, visualizing prana exchange, some kind of meditation to bring you into that peace and calm is a beautiful practice to start your day. And 11th routine is doing some kind of exercise. This can be even a short time, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, doing a high intensity workout. The main thing I would encourage to do is to work out to the point of exhaustion, and this is when human growth hormone is produced. It is super important for growth, for cell regeneration, for cell reproduction. This is called HGH, and this helps, human growth hormone helps to maintain and build and repair healthy tissue for the brain and all of our other organs. So really important to do, and when you work yourself out to the point of exhaustion, this is one of the major times where we produce this hormone. So very good to do that. The 12th and final one I felt called to share with you is pranayama breathing exercises. And this is deep breathing. And this is one of the best ways to lower stress in the body, really helping create that mind-body connection, slowing the mind chatter down, practicing stillness. In this busy life, living in the city, working in the city, dealing with traffic and emails and whatnot, making time to do this first thing is so important to fill our tank up before we start our day. So that is the end of the morning routine. So please tick off as many as you can. Let me know which ones resonate with you, which ones don't, or if you have ones of your own that you really like to incorporate that really give you energy and clarity for the day. And I'm going to share with you now some evening routines. So best practice for having a good night's sleep and allowing your body to be in a state where it can heal is not to consume your last meal right before bed. Best practice is to have approximately 5 hours or 6 hours to digest your food before sleep. So even better to have your biggest meal in the afternoon, so not having it as your last meal. Second evening routine is one of my favorite things, of course, I'm going to talk about celery juice again. And this helps boost healing of the gut. Like I was saying earlier, promotion of serotonin. 80% of the body serotonin approximately is made in the gut. Happy tummy, happy heart, happy life. So getting that in. So when you're sleeping, that is in you, helping heal the gut. Third routine, filling up your diffuser. So getting a diffuser, filling it up with water in your bedroom, and dropping a couple of essential oils in there. So really creating that sacred space, healing space, calming space with lavender. My favorites are lavender, copaíba, and vetiver. Love, love, love these essential oils. You can get them. You can mix them to your liking. I have a essential oil line. This particular one for sleep is called Sleep in Deep Zen, and it has those 3 essential oils in that. So just using very calming, relaxing essential oils that help promote sleep. Vetiver and copaíba are incredible for relaxing the body, calming the adrenals, and just really getting your mind and body and spirit into that calm sleep state. So the 4th routine is, and this is something that's could be a little bit challenging for some people if they're used to a pattern of watching Netflix before you sleep, looking at your phone. I'm definitely guilty of that myself, and it's always helpful to just have a reminder and to practice this, to cut down screen time, cut down your Netflix time. Really, if you are, making sure you have blue light glasses to block the blue light from our screens. But even better, like try to limit that. Reading something positive, journaling, meditating. If you're going to be watching something, just being mindful you're not watching aggressive, violent, scary subjects that are exciting your adrenals and causing stress in your body. We're really wanting to create peace, create calm and harmony and positivity. Like our body is not going to be healing when we're sleeping if we're in a fight or flight mode, right? So that's the intention with that. Okay, so fifth routine is taking a long shower or bath. I love collecting cedar or using eucalyptus, hanging that in my shower. Love the smell of this. It's just so nice too, inviting nature in. Having nature in all of the rooms of your home is, I feel, amazing. So for me, I feel if you're a bath person, this is going to be great. If you're not, maybe this won't resonate with you, but I would really recommend having a bath, an Epsom salt bath, in the evenings if you have any trouble with sleeping or relaxing at night. This is so helpful for creating calm, creating balance, detoxifying, and I would add a lot of salt. It could, 1 to 4 cups easily. The more salt you add, the more detoxification is going to be happening. Think of the ocean and how restorative we feel when we are by the sea, when we're in the sea. It just is so beautiful, and that's what we're wanting to create a mini sea bath in your bath. And of course you can add again the beautiful essential oils, any ones that you're drawn to. Lavender, copaíba, vetiver, of course, are the ones that I am very partial to for the evening. So the 6th routine is some kind of meditation, whatever that looks like with you. Just relaxing in your chair outside if you have a patio, or sitting on a park bench, sitting in nature, breathing, journaling, moon gazing, some kind of calming time where you can have some self-reflection. Even better if you are in nature doing that somewhere. So the 7th routine is a foot massage with some kind of oil of your choice, whether it's sesame oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, and adding essential oils, again, vetiver, copaíba, lavender, beautiful choices. And what this does is this really sets your body up for sleeping, because it draws the energy down from your head down to your feet, calming the mind chatter, and helping you get into a really calm, relaxed, grounded state. So that is something that you can be doing, and really paying attention to your feet, thanking your feet for taking you through the day, all the journeys that you have gone through, getting in between your toes, and really just, this is self-care time, self-love time. And you can visualize any mind chatter or stress or energy falling away from your mind, traveling down your back, through your hips, through your legs, and flowing out through your feet. So just like visualizing that energy release and calling it down from your busy mind down to your feet and feeling that grounding. Number 8 routine is putting a crystal under your bed. So we were talking about this in the morning routine. So depending on what you're working on, selenite is beautiful for cleansing, rose quartz for love healing. And again, please use a round or smooth or tumbled stone versus a pointed one, as a pointed one could be a little bit intense in terms of energy direction for sleeping. Just, it's a very sharp energy, very powerful energy, so potentially not the most restorative and healing for sleep. Number 9 routine is getting into the habit of turning your phone into airplane mode with a piece of shungite crystal close by it or on it. And this is to neutralize any of the EMF waves to help reduce the electromagnetic radiation on the body. That's something that you could get into a habit to, or putting it into a different room. But for a lot of us, our phones are our alarms and whatnot. So just, making sure it's on airplane, or at least with a piece of shungite close to it. The larger the better for the shungite, of course. And number 10 routine, the last and final routine that I'm going to be sharing with you for the evening routine, is to listen to music with calming, soothing hertz wave hertz. So, and what this is it's going to be helping you to infuse you with the energy, with the frequency of calming. And this frequency is used to open up communication with your higher self in your dream state, awaken your intuition. And the one that I'm going to be linking to is the Hertz 852. And you can find so many of these on YouTube and download them, and you can play them, whichever ones resonate with you. But if you were looking it up, look for soothing hertz or binaural beats. So something like that. But this is going to help your body and your mind and your brain to slow down, to calm down, and to get into a energy and vibration of healing, of relaxing, perfect for setting you up for calm, grounded sleep. So I hope that was helpful for you with the evening and morning routines. And I'm looking forward to sharing with you more tomorrow. I hope you have a beautiful day, and challenge you to tick some of these things off for your morning and evening routines, and just make your day the most amazing, living a 5D life in balance and flow and harmony.